Okay. All right, go for it.
You ready?
Go for it.
Welcome to Revive the Scene with E and J. My name is James.
And my name is Ernesto.
Today we have a great social distance show for y'all, but first we want to remind you to like us on all the social media outlets, share us with all your friends, and keep on listening to all the episodes, and thank you for your support. And now, without further ado, we'd like to welcome to the show, Nothing Lost!
Yo!
Well, great to have you here, guys. First of all, thank you all for spending a little bit of time. I know we've been talking for a little bit already, but thank you for spending a little bit of time with us and hanging out in these crazy, crazy times where we can talk to each other, have a beer with each other, but at least we can, video chat. So fresh, and you guys just released the new song Burn. I mean, it's a really cool song. It's a really fast and powerful in your face song. So I mean, that's something that I'm pretty sure you guys are excited about. So yeah, let's listen to more about it. Like, what's going on with that song?
I don't know. We feel like we found our groove, and it's the first of many new things to come out. We just wanted to take it up a notch, and I think that's the direction we're trying to head.
Yeah, it's kick-ass, dude. And I was wondering if you're gonna say something like that, because like you released that July 30th, right? Or roughly.
Yeah.
So and I was just wondering, as a single, so I was just wondering if you in fact were planning on continuing that drive, because I mean, Burn kicks ass. I like it a lot. And it sounds great too from an audio engineer standpoint. It sounds really great. I'm playing it here in my actual so I know this room and stuff, and I'm listening to it, and it's really well done. I like it a lot.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, everything, like Chad was saying, we wanted to kick it up a notch, not just like with our writing or our energy and stuff, but as far as quality too. We wanted to make sure that we put out the best music that we can, and this song is going to be on the full length that we plan on releasing. So this was just kind of like a little taste of what we kind of are working on right now, and production should be just as amazing as this one was. So yeah, we plan on just keeping that going for sure.
Where did you get this? Where did you record this?
So I work over at Fiesta, Texas, here in San Antonio. I work in the entertainment department, so of course I know a lot of like cool people who do different things, and this guy that I work with named Chase Gents, he's a musician, he's an engineer, he's a producer, he's done it all.
He's our secret weapon.
Yeah, he's kind of our secret weapon, He doesn't really record bands as much anymore. So this was kind of me like, hey, can you, if we can work something out, kind of like, Dad, and then he's finally like, all right, let's work on an album together, and we're just super thrilled. He worked on the Still Singing song with us, and we loved the production of that. So we were like, well, if we're gonna do a full album, let's go back to him, and so we're going back to him.
That's pretty awesome. So how far along are you guys are in the album? Like, I mean, because the single's pretty much ready to go, set up to go. So how far along do we have the album going?
I don't know time frame of the album, really. I don't know when we'll see that yet. We're hoping in a couple months, 2 to 3 months, hopefully sooner. That'd be great.
That would be great.
But, yeah.
So I'm feeling another single.
Yeah, something like that.
Just because the first one got so much love, might want to throw another one out. But there should be about 11 or 12 more songs to come out after Burn.
I'm guessing we're expecting more of that in the album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We like I was saying before, how we found our groove and we found our little signature sound, we think, or at least we're hoping, but most of it has to do with how much fun we're having while we're doing it. And it's it's come to that point where every time we're writing a song, we're like, oh yeah, that's got Nothing Lost written all over it. Like, oh, this is gonna be great. And
Like nothing's lost. I mean, like how long have you guys been together? You can,
Yeah, not too long, but
yeah, no,
long enough.
and like compared to like, I mean, because you guys have like the This Is Our Home when they came out in 2019. You got 6 songs. They're really, really, really awesome on it. And then you have you're still singing in 2018 single, and I can hear a lot of like the maturity on the writing on it. So like, how would you say like
Right.
writing the songs back then to writing the songs now, being a 3-piece, like how's that working out?
it's
I would
a,
say, oh, you go ahead, man.
I mean, it's been fun. We know what we want to do now, so I think that has a lot to do with the writing we're doing now. When our first album and first handful of songs was more songs we've had in the pocket for the last years, like way before Nothing Lost was a thing, and then we're trying to just throw ideas together and see what kind of sounds we can come up with. And I think those helped find the sound that we want to keep writing.
Yeah, that's really
Good answer. And that was a tough question too, by the way.
Yeah, man.
No,
That was a hard question. I was like, could you?
Yeah.
yes, but I mean, the Tack and Hunt tour got canceled.
I
And,
know.
like how was that? And I'm sorry to bring it up. I mean, you guys had such a nice little trip all the way to Florida, man. How did that come up about? And will it eventually, be booked again?
Oh yeah, definitely booked again. Oh man, it was
Yeah.
the most exciting thing we had coming up. Oh man.
Yeah.
We just got signed to Havoc Underground Records in
Congratulations on
Florida.
that. Yes.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And man, they had it set up so fast and ready to go, and we were pumped, man. And then we were just like everyone else. We were holding on as long as we could. Didn't want to cancel it,
Yeah.
hoping things would get better, and finally had to pull the cord. But luckily, obviously Havoc Underground understood, and nobody was really upset, just ourselves.
Cool. So San Antonio guys, like, what is it like? How's, I mean, we're from Austin. Me and James, we're here from Austin, and I mean that's pretty much where the podcast comes from. And we've been getting a lot of the bands from here from town. So how's the San Antonio scene lately? Because I mean,
What's the scene, man?
yeah, do they show you like a lot of love? Because I know the shows that I played there before, I mean, they've been super fun. They've been super fun. They've been like a lot of support from everybody over there. How does San Antonio treat you guys?
I try and treat everything about the same, honest. I try to have fun. The scene itself treats us quite well, I'd have to say. It's been a lot of fun. Mostly, I got to give big shout outs to Destroy Orbison. They took us under their wing. And then then they share a practice spot with us and got us our first gig and really got us going right off from the get-go. And even since day one, man, they've been probably our biggest supporters. They've been awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Destroy Orbison has been like basically I guess our big brother band. They kind of look out for us, and when we play shows with them, they're always there supporting us. Whether we play first, we play last, or and same thing goes with them. We love watching their sets, and not just because we're really good friends now, but because they're a great band too. And I think everyone in San Antonio kind of has that mindset for the most part. The scene here is everyone wants to have each other's back and make sure everyone is okay and stuff, and getting booked and getting properly booked and stuff like that. And I can't tell you how many times we've been playing the show on St. Mary's Strip, and down the road, at another venue, you have other bands that are buddies of ours, like Lemmings or somebody like that, playing at another venue. And if we're in between bands, I've actually walked down the street to go watch them, and then walk back to the venue I'm playing at to watch the band over there. And you just do that because it's not so much like I just want to walk around and enjoy music, but it's because hey, those are our guys too. Like they're San Antonio punk rockers and stuff, and they're trying to they're trying to do the same thing we are. We're all, trying to do the same thing,
Hmm. It's really cool how close everyone is, even in such a
Yeah.
big city.
For sure.
And I've seen it in a couple other scenes too. Like, it's cool how tight knit everyone's punk community is. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, and that's
Yep.
something that I really enjoy about being over there, and that's something that we get here a lot in Austin. It's a lot of that community too as well. So it's definitely cool to see. And as a member of Half as Bad, I can't wait to go back to San Antonio and actually play a show. So whenever this
Dude.
whole thing stops, let's make it happen.
Yeah, come on down.
That's us. And I think out of all this, I think that's one thing that hopefully comes out of is like a breath of fresh air of like everybody like opening their eyes and thinking the mindset of like maybe I'll be there for the first band, maybe I'll stay all the way to the end, to the second, to the last band, to the the 1 o'clock in the morning where everybody's pretty much drunk and
Yep.
passed out. So
That's Chad. Chad will stay there to the very end, all the time.
Oh, really?
Every show. I got it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Trooper.
That's
Yeah.
cool, dude.
He
Very
does.
cool.
He'll get there when the doors open. He's there till they're done. They're packed up.
That's awesome, man. And
Yeah.
I really hope that happens. That everybody gets, open their eyes and be like, hey, it's definitely totally worth it paying the $5 to see, the 5-6 bands I get to play on it. But yeah, I can definitely wait to have you guys over here in Austin again, man. Because those couple of shows are really, really super fun. Even I think we played one of those like mini festivals. I think we did together a while ago. Wow, what was the name of that place?
Was that the
Texas Mist?
all day thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
Texas
Texas
Mist. Yes,
Mist.
Texas
Oh
Mist, yeah.
man, yeah. I remember
That's
that.
gonna stop. Oh, man. That was like, I don't know, 30 bands or something.
That was a lot of bands.
Something crazy like that.
It was like all day. We had an awesome. What was our slot?
First it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it was
In the
like
afternoon.
2, and then it got moved to like 4, and it was like, okay, let's just play. It's gonna keep
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
around. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a. Now I wouldn't expect you to stay throughout all of that. I mean, by the time you'd be done, you'd just be like zombied out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The only dude
Need
standing.
food.
Yeah.
I know that you guys have a Bandcamp with all your music out there, and I definitely encourage everybody to go check it out because you have a lot of great music in there. Well, pretty much all your music in there, and that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. So I know we were talking before, but I want to make sure we have it on audio. Like, what are the plans for Nothing Lost? Like on any kind of stream or any kind of shows, like that you guys are thinking about.
I don't think I've seen any venues here do it quite yet. Maybe 1 or 2. I've seen some studios, like recording studios, let you record your set in their space, which is pretty cool. But I'm sure we'd be totally down for something like that.
We should
We
get
might
around
surprise you.
Yeah.
We might surprise somebody. We might surprise y'all.
You should
We
do
can,
it. Come up and do a kick butt. You'll have us there. We'll wear
100%.
I would love to.
I'll wear a hazmat suit if I have to. At least there'll be somebody in the crowd going like this.
We're down. We'll wear hazmat suits with you, man.
Right.
Dude, it would
No-
match
no joke.
our whole, gig.
Yeah. We'll use I don't know. Y'all have a smoke machine. Maybe we'll get one of those.
Yeah,
And,
we'll make the stage look like a whole alien crash site.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It will
You can
fit
borrow
with your
ours.
logo,
You can borrow ours.
Yeah.
But be
Yeah.
careful.
Oh,
Be careful. We talked about changing the scent,
yeah, man.
But yeah, you can borrow ours.
Yeah, and it will match with your logo with the awesome alien that you guys have as a
Yeah,
logo.
man.
I mean, like who came up with that, man? Because I mean, like every time I see it, even though he's in the same position, he's like wearing a different shirt, or like there's something going on behind it. Like who came up with the idea of the alien logo?
Originally, that logo was made by Javi from the Palatines. He did that for our EP release, and then we had all these new songs come out. We were gonna release this single and then in a full length, and we're like, we need new art for this. And then I think I think we just ended up doodling around and decided, hey, why don't we just pull a Teenage Bottle Rocket, stick with the same logo, change the background up, and there we go. We're good to go. And we got on Photoshop and made the changes to the alien real quick, and we were like, hey, that'll work. Fuck
That'll
it.
work.
And it works because I mean,
It totally works.
like
That's funny.
The studs on the jacket are photos of actual studs just pasted onto it.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. We
yeah, I see
so
him now.
so you know, not only is our music maturing, but Randall, our alien, he's also maturing. He decided to not wear just a t-shirt, but to throw a vest on as well.
They grow up so fast.
He's dressing up.
Yeah.
Dressing up nicely.
Get off the sleeves and everything. One of the things that I noticed that like it will never die, and it seems like to hang out for life is vinyls, and I think that's like pretty much the way to go. So it seems like everybody just, I mean, cassettes, CDs, and all that, it's just, you know, it all fades away. But the vinyls, man, they're so awesome. They're just still around, and it's pretty cool.
For sure. I love vinyls, man. I don't have like a collection or anything like that. I have like the small, you know, stack of vinyls, you know. But I love vinyls, and I love when bands put out a really solid vinyl. Even if it's like a limited run, I'll grab it because I think that's super cool. Those 7-inch, you know, limited runs that a lot of bands do are really cool.
Yeah, the collectibles are a lot of cool
Yeah,
records.
yeah.
They're like the cereal box prizes. Like, gotta collect all 12.
Next album.
Maybe.
The vinyl. So
Yeah,
there we go.
we need some
Maybe.
vinyls,
Do a
dog.
short run on do a short run on, or do a split.
Yeah.
Split it with another
Maybe a
band.
split.
Just do a split.
It's
Yeah.
expensive.
Have your people call my people. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
We got a guy. We actually do have a guy.
Oh, even
No.
better.
But one of the things I was gonna ask you is like, Ryan, you play the guitar and you do a lot of the vocals, and Chad, you do the bass and you also do a lot of the vocals. Like, how do you guys, like, when you're writing the song, because I know how me and James do it. We usually look at each other and be like, yeah, sure, let's sing together right here. How do you guys like go about it and be like this, the way that you all do your vocals harmonizing? I mean, you sound really, really good, especially on the new single, Burn. I mean, you guys sound really awesome on it.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
I don't know if they're really planned most of the time. I think once we start playing it and we know how it sounds, and then we're not struggling just to get the basic lyrics out anymore. We're able to do it off of a reaction now. Like, we're just going through the motions and not having to think too hard. And then we can think about adding on to it after that. And I think most of our harmonizing and things like that come way after the song's written. And
Yeah.
I think Burn, those harmonies came in the studio.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's not uncommon. Totally. Yeah, man. You're there. You may as well.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes, like, and I think with Burn, especially because there's like a lot of vocals stacked on each other, harmonies. There's like a low, high. There's even some mid harmonies in there and stuff. I will come in with an idea, like, and throw it at like Chase or Chad and be like, do you think this would sound good on top of that vocal or on top of this? And then on top of that, we'll try this, and we just try it. And if it sounds really cool, then we'll really like try and perfect it,
Yeah, one time we added those harmonies and we were like, man, I didn't know that worked so well. We should try that at practice. And then that's where it started. Like, we didn't know we could do it. We just never thought about it. And then once we recorded it and heard it recorded, we were like, I bet we could do that live too.
You
And
can
then
pull
we
it
go to
off
practice.
live.
Oh shit, we can.
You have to. If you don't, the kids will be doing it for you anyway. So
That's
true.
that's the plan.
Yeah. So now we're gonna have to hire a choir to come on and do Burn with us or something.
yeah.
No, that's actually really cool that you guys do that, because and I'm always impressed when people can pull it off and make it sound really good. I know we just had a podcast with like Snapper 66, and like Dylan was saying, like, they use their harmonies as like an extra instrument for the band, and I thought that was an awesome analogy about it, because I never really thought about it that way. how
that's
can you use your vocals as an extra instrument?
Yeah.
And then when I hear you guys play and you guys use, you know, your harmonies, I was like, oh man, like you guys are doing a really good job about it. So definitely keep it up.
Thanks, man.
Hopefully,
Appreciate
we're
it.
here on vinyls on the next album.
Hey,
Hopefully.
maybe that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd be all about it, man.
Cool. So for anybody that is listening, you know, Josh is not here, but also Josh plays the drums in the band. So hopefully he'll listen to this and be jealous that he's not here right now. So
Yeah, he also likes milk. If you see him in person, give him a glass of milk.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
yes,
Yeah, he's weird. He after every show we will like go to a Waffle House or anywhere really, and
Yeah.
that guy
Wow.
will order his food with a glass of milk after
Oh,
a show, and I don't get it.
No, I totally get it. I'm
Yeah.
like, I drink like seriously probably half a gallon of milk a day.
Oh shit!
No, for real. Like
So it's a
I'll get
thing.
up in the middle of the night and just like, you know,
Wow.
pound it.
I want
Oh,
to say everyone's
Honey,
supposed
didn't we
to.
just get a gallon yesterday? We're gonna have to get another one.
So we nicknamed him. We nicknamed him Santa Claus now. So that's just his name now in
It's
the
all-
band.
all the milk and cookies.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's
Old
awesome.
Saint Nick.
Oh,
Yeah,
Saint
I'll have to
Dick.
give him some cookies
Yeah.
with that. Next time, just bring some
Yeah.
cookies along for him.
And
Yeah.
and that's what happens when you don't show up at the podcast. You can't defend yourself. So
Yeah. We
But-
told him
but
that
other than-
Kick Butt has cookies, and he's like,
Oh,
I'm in.
that's perfect.
Other than cookies, Josh has done a fantastic job coming in
Hell yeah.
and tearing up shop. He didn't know all of our songs at first, and to be honest, he had a short window to learn them when we needed him. And
Yeah.
man, he pulled it off, and he's been kick-ass since we picked him up.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Kudos,
Yeah.
Josh. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Josh has been fantastic, man. Like Chad said, it's really cool. Yeah.
Fun.
So
Yeah,
I guess
for
we won't give him too much of a hard time. So since he did a good job and
Nah.
all.
Yeah. For now.
Yeah,
For now.
cool guys. Well, Nothing Lost TX. That's pretty much all the name that you can find all around the place on in your grams and the Facebook and all whatever the teenagers do these days. So, guys, we've been talking for about 45 to an hour. So thank you all so much for hanging out for a little while. I'm just gonna go back to listen to the Burn single one more time before I go to bed. And
Thanks, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
thanks for having us.
Hey,
Can't wait.
hey, do you want us to put Burn at the end of the podcast?